Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and the topic we're going to discuss now is, should I ask if he is cheating? Hi, welcome back, and this is going to be a tough topic for you, I know, so we'll take it gently. And the topic is, should I ask if he is cheating? So let me tell you what that translates into if you actually ask him if he's cheating. From his perspective, because of how we're constructed biologically, okay, what am I trying to get at here? So we are triune beings. You might say there's three parts to us. There's us, who is, I identify as the soul. We're a soul. God created man and women in his image, and that doesn't mean fingers and toes. That means love, joy, wisdom. That's the soul. We are the soul. We don't have a soul. We are the soul. What we have is a body, right? You're not the body. If you lose a finger, you're still you. Finger or no finger. Even if you lose both arms and both legs, you're still you. You're the soul. So we've covered now, I'm the soul. I have a body. But I'm the soul. That's who I am. I also have a mind. You're not the mind. You know, there was this philosopher, Descartes, who said, I think, therefore I am. That was incorrect. It's backwards. I am, therefore I can think. But I don't think. My mind thinks for me. It does what I command it to do. The proof of that is you could change your mind. Your mind can't change you. So how do we get into trouble here if we ask him if he is cheating? This is kind of cool, but stay with me, okay? And, you know, I know you kind of learned this in middle school, but you didn't get it really because it's a little bizarre. It's you know, we don't think we need to know these things. But in this case, it's helpful. So there's this self-preservation attribute that all of us have. But it's not just all of us. It's every living thing has self-preservation embedded in it. And it's embedded in every single living cell. And as you accumulate these cells into various life forms, it doesn't go away. It just takes on different aspects, you might say. But always that self-preservation attribute is to the fore of everything that has a biological component. We have a biological component. We have a body. Now that body is talking to the mind and controlling the mind to a huge degree, much more than you ever thought of. I had to learn all this to save marriages. I used to be a divorce mediator, and then a couple asked me to help them save their marriage, and because I'm not a Western psychologist, not a psychologist of any kind, I had to do a deep dive into marriage, but without being ruined by psychology. What I discovered was that this component of the drive to survive is constantly telling the mind, watch out for this, watch out for that. And we know it as fight or fly, right? All of us have heard that, and we use that all the time. Fight or fly. So what that means is if you go to your husband and you say, are you cheating on me? He's going to fight or fly. That will be the very first thing that happens. That drive to survive will be triggered. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think that's going to help? The answer, it's not a rhetorical question to you because you don't know what I know, but I'm telling you right now, it is not going to help. What it'll do is it'll open up a bag of worms. It'll open a box of dramas. It'll make things worse. So instead of asking him, are you cheating? Assume that he is. And instead of reacting defensively and letting your drive to survive take you over, step back and go, what do I want? My husband is cheating on me. What do I want? Now it becomes a binary choice. Do I want to remain married? Forget about what he wants. Do not say, well, it depends on what he wants. I want to know, what do you want? Do you want to remain married? And don't say, well, I don't want to remain married if he's cheating on me. No. Look past that. Do you love him? Do you want to be married to him? Do you have children? If you have children, then the answer is you want to stay married to him. That's great incentive then for you to take the next step. And the next step is for you to regain that connection that you had with your husband, but instead of just falling into it, which is how you did in the beginning, learn what marriage is all about. Learn how to take care of your marriage. Learn how to interact with your husband based on filling your marriage with love. Because love is the very basis of marriage, and your marriage was lacking that connection, or he wouldn't have begun cheating on you, would he? And so what you want to do, and I'm really hoping you want to remain married. You know, I was a divorce mediator, like I said, and I look back at all the couples who I helped get a divorce, and none of them should have gotten a divorce. But none of them, or me, knew how to be married. I learned not just the art of marriage, because it is an art, but also the science of marriage, because there is a science. And I can teach you all of this. We have an online course for women. We also have an online course for men. So when men come to us and they go, oh, I'm going to lose my wife, what do I do? I say, take the online course. Also have a couple of books. But if your husband is cheating on you, you're past the point of a book being all that helpful. You need to get into the online course for women. And I can show you the way. Now, you might want to just, who is this Paul Friedman guy? Well, check me out. We have a free 10-day course. You could sign up for that. And that's going to help you get a handle on my approach to things and how I can help you. And you'll see if you resonate with what I have to offer. I can tell you right now it's effective, but so what if you don't like how I communicate what I communicate, or you don't like what you hear? So start with that, or start by reading one of my books, or just watch these videos and get a feel. But I really want to help you. All of us at the Marriage Foundation are here to help you. Again, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Like the video, might be a good idea for you to subscribe to the channel so you get these videos regularly. Leave a comment if you wish. Share the video. That's probably not going to happen, but definitely come back and see us. God bless you, and take care.